it was really exciting over the weekend. This channel passed 900 subscribers, which is so hype. I'm thrilled. I mean, super cool that y'all enjoy the videos that I make. I appreciate it, and I'm excited to make more. But I feel like there was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, well, it was that I am so excited that you all loved the book video that I did. I love book videos, like, with a passion. And then I was like, shit, like, this means that I need to read more because I've been off my reading game. I was like, shit, gotta make more book videos. But that being said, I love buying books so much that I don't think that it should be hard for me, at least to make more book videos. But, like, the goal would be to read those books. Anyway, so, birthday, last Friday, I have some gifts here from various family and friends, and myself, because I'm a Taurus, and of course I got myself a birthday present, of course. But I thought we could just look at all these things and chat together. So, chat about my birthday, I guess. Yeah, so, I had a really great birthday. I felt really, really loved by so many people in my life. And that's just what I was looking forward to on my birthday. Like, I don't know, I think when I was younger, I'd look forward to, like, parties or gifts or, like, I don't know, whatever. And this year I just felt happy to be here. That's so corny, but it's, like, 100% true. I'm leaning into it. I just feel so lucky. I have a job that I love. I have a community of people that, like, are so wonderful. I live in a place that I love. And I was just really, like, vibing on that. And so I had work on my birthday. I got to spend for the first part of my birthday with 4 and 5-year-olds, which was so cute. They were all so kind to me and, like, showed me so much silly little 4 and 5-year-old love Oliver is an amazing poet. Yeah, if you don't know Mary Oliver, check her out. Some really, really beautiful, powerful poems. So my aunt gave me, sorry, this stack is kind of chaotic. So my aunt sent me, I realize I got 4 books of poems for my birthday, which is like honestly on brand, but this one is for my aunt. This is by Amanda Gorman, Call Us What We Carry. And Amanda Gorman is the poet who spoke at the inauguration and read a piece. She's a young author, a young poet, and she's amazing. But I had never read any of her, like, other poems. And I'm gonna flip to this one, if I can find it, that I opened to when I got it on my birthday, and just, I loved it. The poem is called Who We Gonna Call. What is writing but the preservation of ghosts? Cameron Awkward-Rich from Essays on the Appearance of Ghosts. We rouse ghosts primarily for answers, meaning we seek ghosts for their memory and fear them for it just the same. Our country, a land of shades, yet there are no wraiths but us. If we are to summon anyone or anything, let it be our tender selves. Like ghosts, we have too much to say. We will make do, even if in a graveyard. We, like this place, are haunted and hungry. The past is where we pull home, our forms once again fluent in all things bright. So immense. So good. So, another present that I got, my best friend from childhood, who I spent the weekend with in Portland, gave me a couple pieces of jewelry from Golden, GLDN, and this is one of them. Oh, Christ, I keep dropping it against the mic, sorry. So this is one of the things that she got me. She got me this gold chain, and she had been wearing one as well, and I complimented her on it, and then she got this for me, which was so sweet. Right now on it I have this gold Star of David from my mother that belonged to my grandmother. I'm gonna get a different chain for like, this chain is, I really want to just be a chain, but I put this pendant on it because this pendant had the chain had broken, so I needed a new one, and I wanted to keep it safe. So there soda because it's coconut water. I don't know that that's factual, but that's how I feel when I drink it. Okay. On Thursday, the night before my birthday, I got myself a birthday present because I was feeling it. I ended up getting myself 2 books of poems. The first one is The Carrying by Ada Limon. And I've just been running into Ada Limon's poetry everywhere. And so I thought it was time for me to get a book of poems by her. But I just freaking love the way that she writes. It's unreal. There's a poem that I wanted to share with you. Okay. Ancestors. I've come here from the rocks, the bone-like chert, is a way that I want to write, and I think when I read it, it really resonates with like who I am as a person and also the way that I think about things. And I just love his writing. He also, I think, is one of the people, if you are an astrology bitch like me, and if you follow Astro Poets on Twitter, I think he's one of the people who runs that, or who's like involved with that. In his credit, he's a Franco O'Hara quote or line. All I want is boundless love. I love Franco O'Hara as well. Franco O'Hara has been like in my mind lately. Okay, this poem is called Sunset on 14th Street. I don't want to sound unreasonable, but I need to be in love immediately. I can't watch this sunset on 14th Street by myself. Everyone is walking fast, right after therapy, texting back their lovers' orange hearts and unicorns. It's insane to me. They're missing this free sunset, wailingly. Or even worse, they're going home to cook and read the sad poem online. Let me tell you something. People have quit smoking. They don't get drinks, but they juice. There are way too many photos, and most all of us look better in them than we do in real life. What happened? This is truly so embarrassing. I want to make a case for the 1440 minutes every day, where we stop whatever else is going on and look each other in the eyes, like dogs, like morning newspapers and evening delight. So long. So much for this short drama. We will die one day, and our cheap headlines won't apply to anything. The internet will be forgotten, all the praise and pandering. I'd really rather take a hike. By the way, I'm gay. The sun, too, is homosexual, at least today. Between the buildings, which are moody, and the trees, which honestly, they look a bit unhealthy here. They're anxious, they're concerned, they're wondering why. I'm broken lonely in Manhattan, though of course, I'll never say it. And besides, it's almost spring, it's fine. It's goth, hello, the truth is, no one will remember us. We're only specks of dust, or one speck of dust. Some brutes who screamed for everything to look at us will look at us still terrible and awful and pretending we're not terrible. Such righteous